Well, hello, and thank you for joining us for Stories of Confessions and Convictions from Moody Bible Institute. We've been following the life of Matthew Simpson, and we've been 3 chapters through, and now this weekend we're going to look into chapters 4 and 5. So, if you'd pull up a chair, perhaps make a cup of coffee or some hot apple cider, or maybe some refreshing iced tea, and invite a friend over. Both of you can take a listen to this program, and as well as hit subscribe and join us so you don't miss out. A lot of good things happening on this channel each and every day. So thanks again for joining us, and here we go without further ado from Moody Bible Institute, Matthew Simpson, chapter 4.
We greet our friends everywhere with Chapter 4 of No Ordinary Man, the story of Matthew Simpson. This is another in the series, Stories of Great Christians, brought to you by the Moody Bible Institute of Chicago. Sawmill Song.
The capital of Germany is Berlin. The capital of France is Paris. Capital of Spain is Madrid. The capital of England is London. The capital of Portugal, Lisbon. Capital of the United States is Cadiz, Ohio.
I wonder what the president would think of that, Ned.
He'd probably like it. He could move here and I could take him fishing. I know some good places.
How about some more reeds there?
Sure. This is easy now. Well, pretty easy. Ever since you invented that handle to push and pull the plane with, I can cut and trim about 5 times as many reeds, about 10 times as easy.
7.5 times as many.
How'd you figure that out?
Algebra?
When are you going to teach me algebra?
Just as soon as you're ready to begin, man.
I've read most of the books in the whole library. Most of the books in the whole library in Cadiz.
What with borrowing from everybody, I think you've read most of the books in town.
No, not the really hard ones.
You read everything. Sermons, history, botany, geography, travel, science.
I like to read all the books in the world.
Seems as if you were trying to do that.
I want to get it to know as much as you do.
That's not a great deal.
No, yes it is. I think you're the smartest man in this country, or any country, anywhere.
I hope to live to see the day when you'll have a lot more education than I'll ever have, Matt.
Then I guess I'll have to live to be about 1,000,000 years old. I like studying better than anything. Uncle Matthew, can I quit now and go fishing? Can I pull the first copy off the press, Uncle Joe?
Go ahead.
There she is. Harrison County Telegraph, Joseph Tingley, editor and prop. What does prop mean, Uncle Joe?
Proprietor. It's abbreviation.
Oh, like ESQ stands for Mr. Matthew Simpson, Esquire? What does Esquire mean?
It means some sort of a sign of respect, as though you thought, as though you think the man you're writing to is a gentleman.
And if you don't put Esquire on the envelope, it means you don't think he's a gentleman?
If you don't put it on, I guess it means you take it for granted he's a gentleman.
Uncle Matthew says never to take anything for granted. I sure do love the smell of that fresh ink when the newspaper comes off the press.
Maybe you'll be an editor someday.
Maybe, I don't know. Uncle Matthew wants me to be a professor, and you want me to be an editor, and Grandma wants me to be a lawyer, and Mama wants me to be a preacher.
What do you want to be?
I don't know. Maybe a famous explorer, a lonely hunter and trapper. I'd like that, I think. But I'll probably just stay and run the reed factory for Uncle Matthew right here in Cadiz.
I doubt it. Great oaks from little acorns.
What was that?
Nothing much, just sort of thinking out loud.
Oh, I see. Hey, there's another one of those reward things right on the last page.
I know.
$500 reward for the return of Matthew, 30 years old, very strong. Ran off from my plantation at Catawba, R.F. Singletree, Catawba County, Missouri. Hey,
What?
this is a runaway slave notice, isn't it?
Yep.
But this slave, his name is Matthew. It says right here in the paper, my man Matthew. How could a Negro slave have a name the same as mine?
He's a human being, just as you are.
Oh, human being, for sure. I never stopped to think of it that way before. Just seeing that name there like that, will they catch him, do you think?
Probably.
Then what do they do with him?
Write a letter to that plantation owner, and he'll send some men up to get him.
Will they punish him?
Afraid so.
I wouldn't want to be a slave. Would you, Uncle Joe?
No.
Do you think there should be slaves?
No.
Do you think the time will ever come when there won't be any slaves in this country?
Hard to tell, son.
I know one thing.
What's that?
I'm glad we don't keep any slaves, and I'm glad I'm not a slave. I wonder about something, though.
Hmm?
I wonder if I ran away, if I'd be worth $500.
One more copy and we're done. There we are. Finished. We got done 2 or 3 hours sooner than we used to. Thanks to you.
Thanks to me.
Matthew, you're getting to be almost a man, and goodness knows you do more than a man's work. How old are you now?
16? Well, almost 16. 16 next June.
Near enough. You're taller than I am already, half a head taller. Your Uncle Matthew looks like a midget beside you.
I'm bound to be a 6-footer, Grandma says.
How do you do it all? You work half a day every day in the reed factory for Matthew, and a day and a half for me, and then all that schooling.
I feel as though I was in a hurry.
I suppose. Everybody's in a hurry at 16. I must say, you managed to look as healthy as a horse.
I guess I shouldn't brag, but it's true. I can still beat anybody in town swimming. I can get across the mill race and back before even Hod Hanover.
Hod was the best swimmer in town when you got here.
I'd rather study Latin than swim, though.
Matthew, did you ever stop to wonder why you have this great drive, this urge, this desire to study and learn?
I think so, Uncle Joe. It's hard for me to explain.
Well, try.
Well, I don't want to be a dummy, a nobody. I want to know about things. I want to be like you, a real editor. And Uncle Matthew up there in the legislature. I want to know things. I want to know why and how. But more than that.
More than that?
More than all these things. I want people, everybody, to know me. To know about me and look up to me and respect me. And ask me questions. And ask my opinion and my advice. The way they do you and Uncle Matthew. I want them to like me. And to want to ask me things.
So, you just keep right on.
That's why I want to study, and study and study so I can learn things. So I'll be worthy, so people, so they'll recognize me. Is that silly talk?
No. Well, you picked out a long, hard road to hoe. But you can make it, I think.
Uncle Joe, there's one other thing. I asked the Lord to help me to get things straight. To help me to be the kind of a man when I grow up that people will recognize.
Matthew, a second ago I told you I thought you'd pick a long, hard road to hoe and I thought you'd make it. Well, son, from what you've just told me right now, I don't think you'll make it. I know you will.
Good to see you, Uncle Matthew.
Huh? What? Matthew, I didn't even know you. You've grown. Spend 4 months in Columbus at the legislature and come back, don't even recognize my own nephew.
Oh, well, it's dark out here.
Not that dark. Here I am walking peacefully home from the stagecoach, and I'm accosted by a 6-foot highwayman with a deep voice. I must be getting old. How's the family?
Oh, well, thank you.
You?
Well, here's the house.
Better than the old log cabin we lived in for so long, huh?
I don't know. I felt so safer there.
You are growing up. The older we get, the more we need to rely on the Lord, Matthew. Where is everybody?
No, it's Wednesday night, prayer meeting.
Oh, for sure. Now to get out of this greatcoat and muffler. And my chair by the fire. It's good to be home. Sit down, tell me the news. How's the academy?
I'm not going there anymore.
You get expelled?
No, I finished all the courses they had, and they graduated me summa cum laude ahead of time.
Nice time. What do you do with your time? Loaf?
Not exactly. You see, I remembered that you didn't approve of loafing. You know the Ledbetter boys that board here while they're trying to catch up on their Latin requirements for the university?
I know them. Scholars? I don't think.
Well, we've been teaching each other Latin and English.
Never heard of that. Omnia Gallia or Amor Amasa Mat, I suppose.
No, we finished the grammar lessons and finished Historica Sacra, and those are essays in Latin. We finished all of Caesar's books. Pretty exciting parts, too, but we finished Solus Catiline. Well, haven't you got anything to say?
Say? Oh. Yes, it's this, Matt. Would you do an old man a favor? Make me a pot of tea. After a shock like this, I need a cup of tea. Caesar's Commentaries and Catiline, oh my.
Yes, and I've taught myself to read Greekia Meteorica for the first volume in Greek and part of the second.
Matthew, I'll need 2 cups of tea.
What are you doing over here in the reed factory, Uncle Joe? You belong in the newspaper office.
I know it. Too noisy and dusty for me in here.
Yeah, you'll get used to it. What's the matter? Did I forget to lock the forms? Don't you like my new poem or what?
No, you're safe this time.
Well, why are you here?
An old friend of mine dropped in to see me today. We got to talking, and I got to tell him about you.
Nothing worth telling about me.
He didn't seem to think so. Wanted to find out more. So, well, he's attended to some business, and I came over here to interview him.
Famous editor interviews apprentice reedmaker.
Quit that everlasting scrapping and listening.
Certainly, Uncle Joe.
What have you studied this past year?
Well, there was advanced algebra, French, Spanish, some Italian, botany, geology, chemistry. That was at the academy. Then Latin and Greek. I worked here every day for you, and you taught me some in the elementary symposium. And had a birthday party down at the riverbank. You were there. We had chicken and ham and red ants, and I was 17 at last. Any more questions?
Not right now.
Then perhaps I could ask one. Who is this man?
I'll tell you tonight.
Let's sit here on this stone wall and rest, Matt.
All right. Sure is a beautiful night.
So, I'm nearly through. You know now that Uncle Joe's visitor was Professor Charles Eliot from Madison Methodist College in Uniontown. He wants you as his assistant. You'll teach in the college and get your college education free. We have no money to send you to college, and you'll get your education free. You're a good Christian boy, you're a Methodist, you have the book learning. Have you prayed about this?
Yes.
Does it seem right for you to go?
Yes.
You want to go?
Yes.
Then you shall go. It's clear. It's the working of providence.
so we conclude Chapter 4 of No Ordinary Man, the story of Matthew Simpson. This is another in the series, Stories of Great Christians, which come to you transcribed from the Moody Bible Institute of Chicago.
Well, there you have it, Chapter 4 of 29, Matthew Simpson from the Moody Bible Institute. We will see whether or not that was the providence of God, won't we? When we tune in tomorrow for Chapter 5. Until then, may the Lord bless and keep you, my friend, and we look forward to seeing you at that time. Make sure that you pray for one another. Make sure you get to church and help your pastor out and volunteer. And make sure you open the Word of God so God speaks to you each and every day. And hopefully when He speaks to you, you start speaking to others. Till the next time, God bless. Grow in grace.